This video is part 2 of a series on literary criticism resources at Gavilan College. The other major resource that I wanted to cover today is the Gale Literature database. So you can click on the Research Databases link right here, and then you can go right to, under Arts and Humanities, you can go right to the Gale Literature database. All right, and this is set up specifically for searching for literature and literary criticisms. So it's really quite friendly for doing that kind of work. So you can do a person search, a work search, or an advanced search. I'm going to do a person search, and I'm just going to type in Poe. And who knew there were so many Poes, but I'm going to choose Edgar Allan Poe. And when you do that, what you see is there are these different categories of work, of things that come up. So there are 344 literature criticisms. There are 23 biographies. There are 56 overviews. So I'll talk about each of those in a second. So there's 304 literature criticisms. If you're not sure what work you're focusing on, you can browse these until you find something that you think is useful. But if you notice over on the right-hand side, you can also narrow by the name of the work. So if I click on that, it gives me a list of all the works that get mentioned in these criticisms, and I can find the one that I'm looking for. So I really want to focus on Telltale Heart, so I'm going to apply that filter. And now I just get the content from this database that has to do with the Telltale Heart. All right, now these are really self-contained. It tells you how long they are, and it gives you a very brief description of the work. If you click on the title, it just opens you to that particular work, and there it is. The citations for these are at the bottom of the text, and you can choose which citation format you want to use. You want to use the MLA, and that's the default. So I'm going to select that, and I believe that when you email this to yourself, the citation comes with it. So I'm going to send this to myself, and I'm going to send it to my email, and I want the full text, and then I just put in my email address and send it. All right, so that's it quickly. A little bit about each of these categories. So if I'm looking for biographical information, I may not want to limit to, say, Telltale Heart. I might want a more general biography. So I would recommend not doing that kind of filtering if you're looking for that information. And so you get a range of biographies that are a range of lengths, right? This is 36,000 words. That's a very extensive biography of almost book-length biography of Poe. You can also look for biographies in our ebook collection and just add the term biography to your search, by the way. Biographies is pretty self-explanatory. Topic and work overviews, I think, is very useful as an introduction to a particular text, because you often get major themes that are identified, but you also get some historical context, and you also get sometimes you get a discussion of the different kinds of critical analysis that has been done related to that work. So I really do recommend that in particular as a resource for you in the Gale Literature database. So that's a quick look at how to use that database. And then finally, I just want to say one thing about searching the open web. Literary criticism is one of the open web is not one of the best places for finding good literary criticism. If I search for Telltale Heart and Poe and literary criticism, just as an example. I get 146,000 results, and this is from freebooksummary.com, generallygothic.com. These are .com websites. I don't know where they're coming from. Cram.com, this is probably an essay mill. So I don't see anything particularly reliable yet. Most literary criticism gets done at universities. So if you wanted to continue in your pursuit of this, you could you could narrow your search by university websites. So you can type in the term site:/edu, and then all of the results will come from .edu websites. But not all of these necessarily will be written by professors. Some of them may be written by students. And sorting that out is difficult, and there's no quality filter in this. The collections that we have in our ebooks and in the Gale database are all high quality, pre-selected resources. So we've done that critical analysis to find the best compilations of criticisms in our own databases. But that is a way that I would go at looking for online information about your authors. That's it. I said this was going to be short. I always lie about that. I hope you guys have a good day. Make sure that you contact me if you have any questions. My contact information should be on your webpage. You can always find me on the library page as well. Have a great day.